All right, good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll start off with you.
Thank you, Mr. Russo. Could you give us just a brief breakdown of how this week went?
Yeah, so I mean, it was a pretty interesting week. We had state testing. Realistically, I do give the kids a lot of props for how they handled the state testing. You know, waking up first thing in the morning and having to take a test for 2 hours, especially after only sleeping 3 or 4 hours the night before because you were up playing Fortnite or scrolling through TikTok. Not an easy thing to accomplish, so I do tip my cap to students who were able to successfully get through the state testing. Yeah, we'll go over here.
The people want to know, were your students able to learn anything new in class this week?
So even though we had testing this week, we did actually start a new unit as well in my class. As a health teacher, I introduced the topic of contraception, which is going to be our next unit moving forward. So clearly when it comes to a topic of that nature, students are going to have a lot of questions. And no matter how many times I tell my students that there are no stupid questions in class, they never fail to challenge me on that statement. Just to give you an idea of how that went. Yeah, we got time for one more.
Just to wrap things up, did you have to deal with any discipline issues in the class this week?
So, I mean, as a high school teacher, you're always going to anticipate, possible discipline, referrals, or having to give consequences for certain actions that students might demonstrate. But overall, I have to say, my students have behaved pretty well. I think we've fostered a good environment, a good culture in my classroom. And obviously, you always got to give props to the big man upstairs for helping get through everything.
Aren't you supposed to leave religion out of school?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I forgot to clarify. The principal's office is on the second floor. Nothing religious. All right. Anyway, Teacher Appreciation Week. I heard they have half off appetizers at the restaurant down the street. So I'm going to head out. Thank you all and have a good weekend.